All right, so this is a 1-year update on a video I made regarding investing in the stock market and being grateful for the work that I had. And days later, we had the lockdown, the heavy lockdowns in California. And now, I don't even live in California anymore. I'm in my backyard in San Antonio, Texas. Backyard doesn't have irrigation. I started digging a trench a couple months ago and kind of ran out of gas and got discouraged with it. But I need to get going again here before the heat wave resumes. But I'm gonna get a sprinkler line going from the front yard so we can start growing some things back here. My wife's doing a nice job of a little perimeter garden. Need to put in a new fence. We bought this house in 2015 as a rental income property. We kind of said, you know, that, oh, well, what if everything implodes on us? That's a good backup plan. We can move there. We've got family there. My feeling with all of this is, as a freelancer, you know, we're so conditioned to living below our means because you don't know, literally don't know when your next job is going to come. And then even after you do the job, you don't know how quick you're going to get paid. So when you do get a flurry of checks, over time, it's easy to condition yourself to just peel away a percentage and invest it in something. You know, it's not the stock market. I'm a big fan of rental properties. And then, of course, I reinvest in my business by buying equipment that is either going to make me more profitable and grow my business, or it's just something I'm not excited about, but I know it's a good revenue producing tool. All right, so a year ago, I opened a brokerage account as the market was starting to fall in March, and some of this was unemployment dollars, but I tried to put right up and through, through the end of July, I was using some of my unemployment proceeds, you know, what was left over after our living expenses. I put the rest into the stock market in lots. This is all the S&P 500. I've pasted out here. Here's all my lots, and then as of today, the percentage return on each purchase position. So you look at this, we get all the way back to March 3rd, that first position as the market was falling, 36%. Jump all the way, I guess this was the bottom for me. I bought a position on March 18th. And you can see here, these first few, it was money I had in the bank that I just moved over to the brokerage and purchased. And then things start to space out a little bit more, about every 2 weeks, right in line with those unemployment checks. And I think a lot of this big gain and run up it's from all of the stimulus and the people that remained employed, as well as those receiving stimulus benefits. Like, it was more money than we needed to live on. So it's in the market, which has pushed the market up. But I mean, this is crazy. Like S&P 500, March 18, I've got this lot that's up 70%. So go right up through, my last one was January 19. I actually shifted. I'm still putting dollar cost averaging my way in about once a month, whatever surplus funds I have. But I stopped going into the S&P 500. I actually shifted over to the Russell 2000, which is, I believe it's of the top 3,000 public companies in the US. The Russell 2000 is the 2,000 smallest of the biggest 3,000. Because I feel like all of these bigger cap companies that are comprised of like the S&P have already experienced most of their large run up, and I'm kind of hedging my bets here that the smaller businesses, which are still big companies, are going to have the explosive growth in the coming years. So around January 19, I switched, and now I'm in the Russell 2000. But anyway, I had a buddy back, we were chatting around this time, and he was panicked, and he cashed in all of his positions in the market. And I don't know if he got back in or when, or if he's still cash. I kind of have a feeling he's still cash, but I can see here, what a great time, man. I wish I had more money to put in the market. That's always the case, but around this time, you know, I was still holding, I had like 4 to 6 months of cash, you know, living expenses cash on the sidelines. And I didn't have that much confidence in the stimulus program, and I'd never filed for unemployment before. But like I said, that bonus $600 a month times my wife and myself, you know, we were clearing about $7,000 a month in unemployment benefits those first few months. Anyhow, knowing what I know now, had I gone back to that point a year ago, I would have taken my 6-month emergency reserve of cash and just put it all on the market. So this results in, every lot's a different dollar amount, but overall for this position in a little over a year's time, I'm up 24%, S&P 500. So say the takeaway there is, if you're not investing, you should seriously consider it. Some of these lots are like $200, and once I get in the market, I kind of forget I own it, or I know I have it, but I'm not going to spend it because I'd have to sell it, and then I'd have to pay a capital gains tax, and so I just kind of learn to live with a little bit less and let my money compound. All right, so here are my Russell 2000 positions. You can see there's a little bit of overlap December and January, but next couple months, this is where I'm going to continue to invest. And I know my investment plays here are super conservative. Also bought a few stocks, certainly not the meme stocks like you see from the other financial YouTubers and financial press. All my positions are traditional, more in the blue chip side of things, stable companies with dividends. I bought into some energy positions in Q4 when they were beat down quite a bit. So anyway, all things to think about. Love to hear your thoughts and comments below. What are you doing when you're not out there working? Hope you're out there investing and helping to grow our economy and your own financial security. Thanks for watching.